Hello! Hi everyone! Today, let's continue with a new money-making workflow. It's also from my own GetGigEngine.com website. I share free money-making workflows there. If you're interested, you can come check out my website. All the content inside is free. There are currently 85 money-making workflows. The one we're going to execute today is this latest one, the Cinematic Dark Fiction Arbitrage Automated Faceless TikTok Cash Cow. This workflow. First, I'll give you some time to look at its money-making logic. Okay, if you're interested, you can pause and check it out first. First, the difficulty level of this workflow is not high. It's 4. The entire workflow has a total of 11 steps. Each step is closely connected. Simply put, the output of the previous step becomes the input for the next step. That means during the entire execution process, we don't need to think about anything else. We just need to follow the steps one by one. And we'll have all the materials needed to execute this workflow. Let's take a quick look at some of the AI tools we'll be using. First, step 1 uses Apify. Next is ChatGPT, then Eleven Labs, and Midjourney. Also Luma Dream Machine, and Udio for audio. Then there's Descript. And Gamma. Gamma is a great tool for automatically generating entire websites. Very user-friendly. Then there's the automation tool Make.com. Basically, we'll use these AI tools to execute the entire workflow. Okay, let's officially start now. Now let's start executing step 1. Step 1 is to use the Apify tool to scrape the latest trends from Reddit. Because a lot of people are doing the same thing. So, how do we get our own advantage? It's by always creating the latest content. Some people might have started making this latest content, but it hasn't gone viral yet. Second, when they make it, they might not have a very automated or standardized process. So their production time might be very long, while we might only need 1 or 2 hours to get the finished product and publish it directly. This is our biggest advantage. First, open Apify. It says here that we need to use this actor. So we just copy it. Then search for this actor here directly. We see there are many here. So pick anyone. Actually, many are similar. You can see the number of users below. So try to choose one with more users. The scraped data might be much better. Let's choose this one. After entering, what do we need to do? We need to switch from the Form tab to JSON here. Okay, switch to JSON here. Good. These are the preset JSONs. We don't need any of these. what we need to input is. No need to think about it, because it's already here. We just need to paste this JSON data. Then paste it directly. Click Start. You might need to rent this actor first. Okay, now it's ready. Just save and start. This will take some time to run. It might take a minute or even two sometimes. Sometimes just 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, very quickly. It has already scraped everything we need. We've completed most of the first step here. Next, the final part. We need to export these results. Paste them into a new file with this name. Note that when creating the new file, the name must match exactly. Otherwise, when later steps need to use this file, you might forget what file it is. Okay, that's the complete content of step 1. Of course, there are also some pasting specifications here. We mainly use the title field, self-text, upvotes, and URL fields are enough. There's also a pro insight here. You can take a look. What to pay attention to here, or what advantages we built for ourselves in this step. Okay, that's the complete content of the first step. I forgot to mention earlier, because some people executing this workflow aren't engineers or anything. They might just be regular office workers or housewives. Okay, so after generating some data in Apify, how do we export it? First, there's an export button in the top right corner. So click it now. Okay, a dialog pops up. Make sure to select JSON format here. Don't choose others. As I mentioned before, the fields to export are only title, self-text, upvotes, and URL, these for fields. So here we can select fields. Here we can choose which fields to export. For example, title, then upvotes, right? And URL. Self-text in the same way. Add it in. After selecting, finally click Download here. You'll get a file with the content we want. One last reminder. Remember to rename the file to the required name here. Don't change it to something else randomly. Okay, step 1 is officially complete. Good. Okay, next let's execute step 2. Before that, let me show you the data scraped in the first step. This is some of the data I scraped. You can see title here, body, upvotes, and URL because in step 1, it asked us to scrape self-text, but the data that comes back The field might not be called self-text, but body instead, so when selecting fields to download, we need to adjust accordingly. You can see some bodies in this data are very long. These are the content we really need. Some bodies are just nonsense. These are meaningless for our workflow. So next, let's execute our second step. For step 2, we need to use ChatGPT. When using ChatGPT, the prompt we need is already here. You can see a sentence here. That tells us to paste the raw JSON data generated in step 1. So first open ChatGPT. Then paste the entire prompt. Then in the place where we need to paste, you can copy and paste all the data we just scraped. Or you can upload the entire file to ChatGPT. Let it read it itself. No problem. Here I might just let it, because my ChatGPT free quota is used up. But that's okay. We can just copy the data and paste it into ChatGPT. Okay, nothing else needs to be changed now. Just use the prompt provided on our website. Then execute it directly. ChatGPT will generate JSON data in the required format. Since this is just a demonstration, I stopped it midway. This is the base data we can use. Following the specific requirements, create a new text file. Name it this. Then paste the data generated by ChatGPT. And step 2 is truly complete. Good. After completing step 1 and step 2, now we move to the third step. Voice cloning and synthesis. Here we need to use Eleven Labs. Let's go to Eleven Labs. You can see, I'm teaching you how to set these parameters here. Before that, we still need to choose a voice first. It tells us to choose this kind of voice. Of course, we don't know which voice in Eleven Labs meets these conditions. So it gives an example here. Either choose Markers or Adam. So we'll choose Adam. Okay, copy Adam, then paste it here. Select here. Then paste Adam like I did. Then you'll see many Adam voices here. Just choose the first one. Okay, good. After selecting, next, set some conditions. Just set according to what it says here. For example, stability at 35%, similarity at 80%, etc. Okay, to save time, I've already adjusted everything according to the requirements. One thing to note here: AI tool platforms update very frequently. So the settings in the workflow. Sometimes due to platform updates, some setting names may change. If this happens, you're very welcome to submit the issue you encountered in the Stuck section under this step. Tell us about it. The workflow will evolve based on everyone's feedback. Every workflow is constantly evolving and improving. It's not static, but this progress needs your help. Let's continue. Next, it asks us to paste the specified field from the data generated in Step 2. This field. Let's look at the data from the previous step. Mine looks like this. Okay, you can see we don't need all fields. We only need this one field. So copy the content of this field directly. Then go back to the AI tool platform. Paste the copied content into this box. Finally, click Generate Speech in the bottom right, and you'll generate the audio that meets our requirements. Step 3 is complete. Okay, after completing Step 3, now enter Step 4. Step 4 still uses ChatGPT. So back to ChatGPT. Paste its prompt. Note this part here. It asks us to paste the content from Step 2. The previous section. The content of the visual cues field inside. We can directly paste this field's content here. Don't change anything else? Then run it directly. Okay, we've generated the content we need. Remember to copy and paste this into the file. How to get this file? Very simple. Just create a new TXT file and rename it to this. Here, Step 4 is complete. Good. Step 4 is done. Next, Step 5. Step 5 is generating some static images. It's best to use Midjourney here. Midjourney's website looks like this. It requires us to paste the 5 prompt segments generated in Step 4 into Midjourney. Generate one image for each prompt segment. Note here. First, let's look at the content from the previous step. It looks like this. Okay, you can see the previous step generated 5 prompt segments. These 5 prompts are optimized for mid-journey. So here's an example. Copy the first prompt. Go to mid-journey. Next, we need to do one thing. Add the following text below the copied prompt. To make a complete prompt, then feed it to mid-journey. Then let it generate the image. Good, since my mid-journey trial quota is used up. I'll use Google's AI instead here. Of course, the effect may not be as good as mid-journey, but we're just showing the general process. So paste the first prompt here. Then append this text at the end to form a complete prompt. Google's AI generated these 2 comparable images for me. Download whichever you like. Since we have 5 prompt segments total, you need to generate 5 images. Then put them all in one folder. Okay, that's the complete content of step 5. Good. Next, step 6. Convert the 5 static images from step 5 into dynamic videos. It's best to use Luma Dream Machine here, because this AI platform generates videos with great lighting and shadow effects. But I don't have free quota on this platform either, because it doesn't offer free quota at all. So for this step, I'll use another AI platform. Pixverse AI platform. This also teaches us, if you haven't started yet. It's best to find platforms with more free quotas. Try not to spend money if you can avoid it. The AI tools provided in this workflow are probably the best for that step, but not necessarily the most economical. Okay, there's a tip here. First, upload one image from the previous step. Remember, we generated 5 images in the previous step, so convert them one by one into videos. So upload one image first. Copy the prompt here directly. Then paste it. It also says to make sure the Enhance Prompt feature is turned off. But that's mainly for Luma Dream Machine. I'm using another platform, so I won't set it. Okay, just click Create. Since it's free, It will take some time to upload the video, so please be patient. Let me emphasize again here. The AI tools provided for each step in the workflow are likely the best for that step, but many require payment. So use your imagination to find free ones to try first. Okay, it generated a video here. You can check it out. Looks good, right? Should be fine. Let me emphasize here. Why turn static images into these dynamic short videos? Simple. If you post static images on TikTok or YouTube, people might swipe away in less than a second. But if it's something moving, people will stay longer. Okay, step 6 is complete. Next, step 7. Step 7 is to generate our own background music. Because if we use random background music, sometimes the atmosphere might not fit our work. And there might be copyright issues. So we can use Udio to generate custom background music to avoid this. Udio's page looks like this. Same as before. Just copy the ready-made prompt. Paste it into Udio and generate directly. Good. It should be almost done generating. After it's done, choose the best one. About 30 seconds long. Then download the highest quality file. Up to this point, all our materials are ready. Next is how to combine all these materials into our final work. Okay, background music from step 7 is done. Now step 8. Merge all the materials from the first 7 steps. We're using Descript here. Okay, now open Descript and see how to do it. It gives us detailed instructions step by step. First, import the voice file from step 3 that reads the story. So we can directly import this file here. Note that you don't need to fill in anything here, because clicking Get Started will jump to a new project page. So just jump over. No need to click anything urgently here. Now the uploaded file is already in the timeline. Next, put the video generated in step 6 here. Video from step 6. Let's find it first. Okay, drag it in here. Okay. Second step completed. Next, third step. Drag in the horror background music from step 7. So put. The horror background music we just generated in here too. Okay, so all the materials from the previous steps are perfectly combined here. After clicking Run, you can see our animation here. Background with a voice telling the story. A very deep voice. And a horror background music behind. This creates a great horror storytelling video. But this is not enough. We still need to make some simple adjustments based on the small details mentioned. Like step 4 here. Step 5 here, and after adjusting everything, export the final product. Then we'll have a final horror story video ready to upload to video platforms. Okay, we've completed the first 8 steps. From nothing. From blank to finally generating a very attractive horror story video. All the workflows on our website are to help everyone make money, so how does our current workflow make money? Through affiliate marketing. So in step 9, we need to integrate affiliate. Some people might say, when posting the video, can't I just put my affiliate link in the video description? No, that's absolutely not allowed, because if you direct traffic from TikTok, etc., directly to affiliate links, the platform will ban your account. So, what do we need at this point? We need an intermediary to help us. That's why we use Gamma to generate a website. So first open Gamma. Then create a new website here. How to make this website? You don't need to think too much. Just copy the prompt here. And paste it in. Okay, copy and paste. Select what you need here. Then continue. Good, now wait for it to upload. Okay, generate directly here. The whole process is fully automatic. We don't need to do anything manually. Okay, almost done. You can see. Here at the beginning, we have content to attract users. Then our affiliate link is placed in the middle position. After users click to register, you can get your commission from the affiliate program. It will also put another link in other prominent positions. Good. This is a pretty nice looking website. Right? And users can actually watch your content inside. We just need to upload our video files. Okay, one more thing. I forgot to mention. Upload audio files here. We use Gamma's videos and media function here. We can insert our video here. Here. The link here? You can put the TikTok video link. Or upload your video to YouTube. Then put the YouTube link here. That might work better. Okay, like this. Basically, you have your own website that can make passive income for you. And content generation is very fast. TikTok and such places are where you drive traffic from. Okay, finally, just click Publish in the top right to publish your website. Then, when posting your video on TikTok, remember to put your website link in the video description. The whole loop is complete. After the first 9 steps, we have a complete loop from script generation to making money with our own website through affiliate marketing. What is step 10 for? Simple, because we need to continuously generate these horror story videos to attract users to our website. To click on affiliate ads. So next, we need to greatly improve the efficiency of generating these videos. Here, step 10 is using Make.com. Make.com is a very good AI agent platform, as people often say now. You can configure many AI tools inside to do pipeline-like work. But everyone must note here, we cannot configure all the first 9 steps. To run everything fully automatically. Simple. Like script selection, image generation, and image screening, etc. These all need manual verification to check if the effect is really that good. if we throw everything to AI pipeline. It's easy to generate very low-quality videos later. Not only won't it bring more users, it might damage our reputation. So here, we only configure for nodes. Only for nodes. The first node uses Apify to dynamically scrape the latest posts on Reddit. Then, the second node uses ChatGPT to generate scripts from the latest Reddit data. The third node uploads these script files to your Google Drive. The fourth node automatically sends notifications to places like Discord when new scripts are uploaded. Then we can pick good ones from the new scripts and do the later image generation. Dynamic video generation, sound effects, etc. ourselves, so don't think about full automation. But semi-automation. This is a good balance between efficiency and quality. In Make, .com, it's very simple to configure nodes. Just click Create Scenario in the top right. Then for the first node, you can choose. For example, our first node uses Apify. So we can search Apify, then configure it directly. Of course, there are many settings inside. You can set them according to your preferences. Good. Then configure the second node. The second node is OpenAI, i.e. ChatGPT. So we can search ChatGPT here. Configure it directly too. Due to time constraints, this video is just a demonstration, so I won't configure many settings. Okay, now 2 nodes. Then the third node is Google Drive. Good. After configuring the last node, like Slack or Discord, do it according to your needs. For example, configure a Slack. Okay, all nodes are set up. As for what each node does, you need to go in and set it yourself. If you don't know how to set something, use various AI tools to check. Okay, that's step 10. Semi-automating our video generation process. Our efficiency can be improved by about 40%. Then the last step, algorithm-based automatic publishing. Because our final videos need to be published to various media platforms, like TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, etc. If we publish manually, there might be a small problem. First, the workload is quite large. Second, because for different platforms, the publishing times will be slightly different. This can increase the chance of our videos being seen by more users. This video publishing task is best done with algorithm-based platform APIs? Because this is not done with AI tools, but using platforms like Metricool, etc. for video publishing. So our website here does not provide the corresponding tool because our website only provides AI-related tools. But that doesn't mean you don't know which tool to use. Because for tools we don't provide, we clearly state in the Pro Insight what external tools are needed, and clearly list which external tools you can choose. Good, so the whole loop is complete here. This is a complete money-making workflow. Total of 11 steps. As for how you operate later, or which steps you think can be further optimized, I hope you can go to my website and submit your feedback in the corresponding step of the workflow. Or give overall feedback at the end here. You can feedback whether executing this entire workflow was successful or failed, how much money it helped you make in the end, how many days it took in total, and if you failed, which step had the problem, what was the problem, and what you think the solution is. Just submit it to us. Then this workflow will evolve based on your feedback. Every word from you may help more people who need to make money later. Okay, the execution of this workflow ends here. Thank you, everyone.